Hey, this is Matt at RuffHouse Studios. Welcome to my product spotlight for the Cactus Kutter K5 electric grinder. This video is sponsored by Cactus Kutter. If you'd like to learn more or to purchase one, please visit cactuscutter.com and use the code in the description of the video to save some money. Now let's take a look at what comes inside the package with the Cactus Kutter grinder. It comes in a really cool gift box that's shaped like a cylinder, very neat looking. Inside you will find a charging cable, a couple of additional grinding spheres. You'll also find a funnel, a cleaning brush, instruction manual, a quick start guide, and of course the grinder unit itself. Now we're going to take a closer look. At the bottom of the device, you have the keef catcher, or the compartment where the cannabis or whatever herbs you grind will land. And then that screen you can take out after several uses or whatever and collect the keef that will have fallen into that. And then you have the grinder portion at the bottom there. The very bottom portion pushes on, and then the other piece swivels open like that. There is a protective cover that we just removed, and we'll take a look at the inside of it later. On the back there is a power button. It's a single function on and off, and then there's also the charging cable, which is USB-C type. Inside of the device, inside of that swivel compartment or the hinge, is the cutter itself. And you can see it pushes down and presses the cannabis against the screens. There's one fitted that's already in the device that is like the medium. There's a finer one with smaller holes, and then a larger one with even bigger holes, so you can get a different coarse or finer grind on your cannabis. Really cool looking. Let's check it out. So now, before we actually use the device, it did have some charge already, but we're going to go and fully charge it up before we try to use it for the demo purpose here. You can see when I plug in the USB charger port, it shows the current indication, which is on the left. You see the full bar, and then the bottom left one is pulsing. When it gets full all the way up, all of them will be solid around. And now that I charged it overnight, and then I let it uncharge a little while, and then you can see it's still charging a little bit. But it's fully charged now. You can see you push the top. When it's powered on, you push the top down, and it presses down the grinder component onto the little screen that actually does the grinding. Really cool concept. I've actually reviewed quite a few electric grinders over time, but this is the most unique one that I've seen as far as this design goes. So I'm putting in some cannabis that's really dried here. This is pretty dense cannabis too. It's really hard, and it's been fully dried and cured. And looking forward to seeing how it does it there. So we've put in enough for, say, a good sized blunt. And now we're grinding it. It's kind of hard to see because it's all contained inside, but I'm just pressing the top and it's grinding. It just makes a little bit of whirring noise, but you can't really tell. It's not like loud like a coffee grinder or anything, but it's obviously doing something in there. And look, and this is one thing that really impressed me about it the most out of everything, is that it takes the stems out, basically. Instead of pushing them through the holes, the stems get collected above the top. So that's really cool. A lot of the grinders will just grind the stems up, but this one actually sort of separates them out. Not to say that some might fall through or whatever, but generally the stems get pressed out of it, and that's really cool. So what we're left here, this was the medium grade one, but just a really very nice grind for cannabis, for rolling, smoking, whatever you're going to do with it. If you're rolling a blunt, maybe you want the coarser one for little bigger pieces or whatever, but really great. If you're making edibles, maybe you want the finer grinder, but this is really cool, kind of a game changer as far as I'm concerned when it comes to grinding. Just perfect. And it's really easy too to swap out the heads or the grinders for a different size. There's a little ring that pops off on the bottom. You screw it out, you pop in the new one, screw the ring back in, and there you go. You've got a coarser grind just like that. I Again, I'd like to thank CactusCutter.com for sponsoring the video. Look in the description of the video for a code for a discount. And thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please hit the like button. Also, please subscribe to RuffHouse Studios and make sure you hit the bell so that you're notified when we release a new video. This is Matt from RuffHouse Studio. Thanks for watching.